Just a word of warning here. I've had a lot of these in the last 24 hours, so, viewer discretion advised? Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PSVita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Well, we had another week of stuff happening on the PlayStation Vita. Sadly, though, if you live in North America, then the stuff happening on the handheld is, well... yeah. Sadly, we didn't get any new games here in the North American territory, but hey, we got Romancing Saga 3, so that was a big one last week. So I can wait one more week and let things kind of cool off. I mean, I ain't bitter. I ain't bitter at all. But I really am. However, we have some news to discuss from other territories. So if you are from those other territories, that is not North America because we were left out this week, stay tuned. Let us begin now, shall we? First up, if you live in Japan, you can now pick up Distraught Deluxe Edition digitally on the PlayStation Vita store. This is how many number of times I've already talked about this game on this channel? What's that? Way too much? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. And yeah, if you've been with this channel for any amount of time, you already know the story to this. It's a 2D psychological horror game about a young man named Price who seizes the property of an elderly woman and now he has to fight his own demons, yada yada yada. Let's move on to the next game. I am officially moving on to the next game. This is me doing so. Alright. We now have Romancing Saga 3, which is currently now available in all territories in the Asian territories. I said that twice. You can now pick it up in Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, all that great stuff, but not North America because we were left out this week, even though we already got this game last time, but you know, who cares about that? An HD remake of a classic Famicom-only RPG from the mid-90s. There's a lot to love with this game, and if you live in those territories, you are duly obligated now to pick it up digitally on the PlayStation Vita store. And now for new game announcements from Japan, because we have one. It has come to our attention that the romance visual novel Love Clear is coming to the PlayStation Vita on February 27th, 2020 in Japan, as both a physical and digital release, and collector's edition too. Yep, even though this ain't North America, we are still getting new games for the PlayStation Vita in Japan, and that means something. The story to this game goes as such. One day, Itsuki chased a cat to a water courtyard at the school which is seldom visited by the students. He noticed a girl, because of course, by the waterside. It was his childhood friend, of course, because it always is. When he called out to her, that was when his colorless days turned vibrant, which I don't really know where it's going with that, but maybe I guess he's going to turn into a cat or something, I don't know. But we must not forget the most important thing about this game, guys, and that is there are females. Anime females. And I'm getting the urge to say the W word, but no. I must hold back on that. We are better than that, everyone. Even though it is honestly on all of our minds. Is it hot in here or is it just me? And Harris Majik has given us a pretty elaborate update on his very ambitious RPG tactics title that is coming to the PlayStation Vita, which I have previously covered, linked to the original video down below in the description, titled Alt-Bosnia. He has said that as of November, he is mostly working on concept art and modeling for his characters, modeling interiors and robots. When it comes to programming, I will be doing some research on scene optimization for the PlayStation Vita plus gameplay programming. I remember back when I had covered his game, a lot of people were a little skeptical at the fact that there wasn't any gameplay footage to go along with his game. Well, it looks like we're getting ever oh so close to seeing that become a reality. And might I add, it's a very ambitious 3D RPG tactical game. Yeah, kinda got your interest now, didn't I? Can't wait to get a hold of this one. And now for a little bit of sad news that I forgot to mention last week, but we are unfortunately losing our main man Gio Corsi over at PlayStation. Now, for those who don't know who this individual is, best way I can put it, he believed in the PlayStation Vita and was a real advocate for the handheld even back in 2012. He had faith in the handheld even when Sony didn't. I mean, just look at his profile picture, for goodness sake. And as of November 4th, he tweeted this out saying, "It has been a hell of a ride, but last week was my final one at PlayStation. I'm taking some time off, but I will be back in games soon enough. I'm extremely proud of all the amazing things we accomplished. Big love to everyone, past and present, who made my time there truly special." This has caused a little bit of a stir in the PlayStation Vita community, thinking what's going to be the future of the handheld now as we lose more and more of our Vita advocates like this. But sadly, this is kind of just par for the course when it comes for the industry, guys. However, Gio, I am giving you a salute as we speak. Thank you for everything you've done for the PlayStation Vita, and I wish you all the best in the future. Kind of a bummer to end the video on a downer note like that, but I guess we gotta take the bad with the good. So guys, that is all the news for this week regarding the PlayStation Vita. Despite the fact that there weren't a ton of new games, we did have news in other parts of the industry to talk about, so that made it kind of different. Let me know what you thought about all of this down in the comment section below though. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. The following video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people, including Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Mango Man, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Pierce Sterner, Adam Thury, Sculpture Tugel TCG, BMF, Ruben Gutierrez, Joshua Williams, Jared Haddo, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, Dennis R. Huggins Jr., Richard Cruz, and Mario Cruz. If you yourself would be interested in supporting the channel, check the links down in the description below. I have various ways for you to do so down there. Trying to say that all in one go. It really takes a toll on the old lungs. Man, if this keeps up, I'm gonna start sounding like Bob's wife from Bob's Burger. Holy...